Very good morning to all of you. I am Shweta Raut from Julelal Institute of Technology, Nagpur. I am going to explain you the topic of artificial intelligence, that is knowledge representation. What does knowledge representation means? In knowledge representation means we can represent the knowledge through various techniques. That is, we can represent the knowledge through semantic network, frames, script, predicate logic and prepositional logic. In this knowledge representation, we will discuss about what are the various issues in knowledge representation, what is semantic network, what are frames and what is script. Firstly, what are the various issues in knowledge representation? The issues in knowledge representation, it becomes clear that a particular knowledge representation models allows for more specific, more powerful problem solving techniques that operates on them. Okay, in that we have to represent and we have to explain the mapping, that is representation and mapping can be done. First is the facts. Facts is nothing but the truth in some relevant world. These are the things that we want to represent, and representation of that facts is some chosen formalism. Things we are actually manipulating, structuring these entities is as two levels. The knowledge level at which the facts concluding each agent's behavior and current goals are described. Then what are the various approaches of knowledge representation? The various approaches of knowledge representation are representational adequacy, inferential adequacy, inferential efficiency and acquisitional efficiency. Representational adequacy means the ability to represent all the kinds of knowledge that are needed in that domain, whereas inferential adequacy means the ability to manipulate the representational structure in such a way to derive a new structure corresponding to a new knowledge inferred from the previous one. And inferential efficiency is the ability to incorporate into the knowledge structure additional information that can be used to focus the attention of inference mechanism in most promising direction. Whereas acquisitional efficiency is the ability to acquire the new information easily. Next, the various techniques of knowledge representation are semantic network, frame, predicate logic, prepositional logic and script. Firstly, what is a semantic network? Semantic network is nothing but a graphical representation or a structured representation of knowledge which consists of nodes and arcs, and that nodes and arcs are interconnected. It is also defined as a graphical representation of a knowledge. The nodes represent the node. The object under consideration serves as a node, and the relationship between the objects is known as is represented by an arc. Entities, attributes, states, events. Arcs in network gives the relationship between the nodes, and labels on the arc specify what type of relationship actually it exists. For example, in this moving vehicles, it is moving vehicles, that is two-wheeler, it may be a scooter or a motorbike. So scooter is a two-wheeler and motorbike is a two-wheeler. Here the relationship is established, that is a relationship between scooter and motorbike. Next is frame. Frame, what does frame means? Frame means representing common sense knowledge. Knowledge is organized into small packets called as frame, and all frames of a given situation constitute the system. The frame can be defined as a structure that has slots of various objects, and the collection of frame consists of expectation for a given situation. Means frame consists of slots and a value. In slots, we represent various components in the frame, and and according to their slots the values are assigned. Actor slots, this is one of the example in which the actor slots which holds information at the rate who is performing the activity. Source slot holds the information from where the action has to begin. Destination slot holds the information about the place where the action has to end, and task slots that generates the necessary subframes required to perform that operation. Script is nothing but a mechanism which represents the knowledge about common sequence of an events. Script is a structure that describes a stereotype sequence of events in a particular content, consists of slot and contains a value or a default value. In script, there are mainly the essential components of scripts are entry condition, that is condition before the events described in the script can occur. Result, conditions that will be generally be true after the event described in the script has occurred. Props, slot representing the objects that are involved. Roles, slot representing people who are involved. Track, the specific variation on more general pattern that is represented by this particular script. And scene, the actual sequence of events that occur. This is one of the example of script, how the script are described, that is restaurant script. In this script, it is about the restaurant, that's why the name given is going to the restaurant. Props, roles, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, entry conditions, result are the components of the script. Props are food, tables, menu and money. Roles are owner, customer, waiter, cashier. Entry condition, when we will go to restaurant, the entry condition is customer has money, customer is hungry and owner has food. There are various scenes, that is scene 1, that is for entering the restaurant. If he enters the restaurant, then what we do, we scan the table, choose the best one, decide to sit there, goes there and occupies the seat. In scene 2, we order some food, customer asks for menu, waiter brings it, customer glances it, chooses what to eat and orders that item. In scene 3, customer eats the food, waiter brings the food and customer eats it. And last is the result, customer is hungry, owner has more money and customer has less money, owner has less food. Thank you.